Hey guys, Dr. Utter here. It is July the 22nd, 2011. And before I get started, I just want to say a few things about the drama and the infighting that's going on YouTube. Cliques forming and all that kind of stuff. So here's my input. Okay, that's done. Now, this is the chart over the past couple of weeks, and it has been a consolidation week for silver here at this level that it has reached after coming up from the $33, $34 level a couple of videos ago when I was asking people, are you buying here? Are you buying on this dip? Now, I have no idea what it's going to do now. 34 was definitely a buy. Now I myself am a bit more cautious here. Especially with this August 2nd supposed deadline coming, that's gonna cause some issues for many markets, no matter what happens. But if you want my opinion on what's going to happen, I don't think they can default. I really don't think they can. If the U.S. were to default on its debt, actually, it's something I've been predicting for a long time, and I know a lot of us have as well. But I don't think that they can yet now. Defaulting would basically drop the US dollar into the toilet, which would send commodities like precious metals, gold and silver, soaring. I'm not going to suggest what the numbers could be, but they could be very large. And I don't think that's going to happen, next week, type thing. That is the end game, in my opinion, for metals, at least. Well, it's not the end game, but that's down the road anyways, let's put it that way. But yeah, we've been consolidated here at the $40 level. We ended the week above $40, which was nice to see. And actually, gold ended the week above $1,600 for the first time. So gold just continues its march upward. If you look at the gold chart, actually, okay, there's the last year or so in gold, actually more than a year. And well, as you can see, it is pretty much just a straight up channel. Where's the 2008 crash? Oh, it's before this chart, but the humongous crash from silver $50 on down is represented by this, little, not even a pullback. Oops. And probably will continue upward. $2,000 is certainly not a problem this year for gold, depending, of course, on what happens politically. But, it's important to note that the gold chart has not crashed and does not show any signs of crashing anytime soon. Back to silver. Let's zoom out to show the up channel that we've been in for quite some time. There it is. 17 months in the up channel. So we're in the top half of this channel now. I would say that if silver remains in this channel over the next week or so, then you'll see the prices between, say, 36 as a low and 43 as a high over the next week. But as I said, anything can happen, and this, debt ceiling talks are pretty dire. Looks like, I just noticed on CNN that they're announcing that Boehner, I think his name is basically walking away from the talks with Obama. He does not want to have anything to do with Obama, he says. They just, I feel like it's political theater. I feel like it's going to come right down to the wire, right down to the deadline, and then a bill is going to appear out of nowhere, and someone is going to say, sign this in the next 10 minutes or the USA is dead forever. Bang, they'll sign it, and who knows what will be in that bill. They didn't read any of the other bills. They didn't read the healthcare bill. They didn't read any of the other big bills that have passed in the last few years. They don't bother anymore. They just sign them. And then we find out that they're basically extensions of the Patriot Act and other things like that. Bills giving Monsanto more power over the food supply, things like that. So that's what I would expect. I would expect the last-minute deal, and it's going to be a humongous bill that will just appear out of nowhere. Who knows who will have written it, and they'll sign it. You know, and then it'll be a congratulations all around. Oh, we saved the USA. We saved it. Whew. Anyhow, I'd like to show you some silver that I picked up recently. Oh, you may be wondering why I titled this video $40 freaking silver. It's the title of this video from April from Silver Futurist. Love that guy. Now, I just thought it would be interesting to compare and contrast the sentiments in the YouTube silver community then to how things are now, and we're exactly the same dollar value, $40, but you know, things were a little different then. For example, here's what Silver Futurist had to say the last time silver got to 40 bucks. $40 silver! And the end of the video was so yeah, times have changed. I didn't see him make a video like that today, so you know, in fact, it's kind of funny because I guess you can't see that, but right there it says something has changed. That was his subtitle for this video. Something has changed, and I think that's actually accurate now. Something has changed. We're not freaking out about $40 silver. In fact, some people are still calling for $27 silver or even $20 silver in the next week or two. So, I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm just saying something is different this time around. It feels a little healthier this time. Let's just put it that way. No offense to Joe, Silver Futurist. You are incredibly funny and smart, and I watch every single one of your videos, so it's nothing about you. It's just, it was an example of what the silver community was doing in April. As promised, here's a couple pieces of silver. You probably hear a silver flute playing in the background. This one here, I don't know if you can see the serial number, 200047. Couldn't help but pick up that one. 1 ounce from National Assayers or something, National Refiners. And this one I really like. It's 0.9995 fine, 5 ounce, what do you call it, poured bar style. I really like those. Unfortunately, that's not for me. A friend asked me to pick up some silver for them, so I grabbed them that one. I thought it looked really good. And I have this. It's actually a story behind this chain. It's one of those chains that has like 3 chains in one. You know what I mean? There's one clasp and there's the other. I don't know anything about the silver content on this, although I would imagine it's sterling silver. But it came from Germany. The story is my grandma was a nurse, and she not only had a day job, but she also worked privately for someone back in the, I guess it would be 70s and 80s. Anyways, in the 70s, her employer, which was a very rich woman whose husband owned a logging company here in BC, went to Germany on a trip and came back with this and gave it to my grandma. And it's been sitting in her jewelry box ever since. And she said to me the other time I was over there recently, I know you love silver, and you know, this isn't spoken for in the will. Nobody wants it. So why don't you have it now? So thank you, Grandma. And I think it's meant to be, or was meant to be at the time, a woman's chain. I'm not really sure how you tell these things, but I've worn it a couple times. I kind of like it. Yeah, it's a nice piece of silver, and I just thought I would show you guys that. Have a great day, and talk to you soon.